trying.
Looking fresh.
Yeah, I have to.
Absolutely
Jeez.
stunning.
Thank you so much.
This must be like your favorite time of the year.
No, really? Why?
Because, you're cute. You can just
Please,
little
can I get a bib?
stuff.
Can I get a bib?
No, don't be
I'm true. Oh, no. Don't go there. Too soon.
I'll go if I take out.
All right, cool. Anyway, good morning.
Morning.
Takwan, you good?
I'm well. How are you?
Great stuff. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. Wow, what an honor.
Beautiful girl. But let's take it back. Motsoaledi, I remember you working at Metro FM. You were at our switchboard. You were our secretaress. Yeah. How did you move from being boxed, if I can say, in that space to moving on up, becoming this actress and becoming this radio producer?
I've always had guardian angels with me, because when I went to Metro FM to become an intern and then I moved to the switchboard, my guardian angel saw me and he moved me to another station because he knew that I was not there to be answering calls or sending through emails. So I moved to Radio 2000, where they taught me producing. And I got hired after I moved from Metro FM to Radio 2000. Radio 2000, I had met with the then casting director of Generations, Poppy. She had seen me at one of her workshops. She called me up, actually. So I didn't attend the first set of auditions. I went straight to the callbacks. And I got Tabitha.
And you were involved in this major scene that everyone was talking about, that raunchy scene. You want us to, the candle wax scene. Like, what was up with that? I mean, do you feel maybe people sort of judged you based on that, or maybe it was just we weren't ready as a country to actually see such scenes on our soapies?
South Africa is always ready for that if it's people from anywhere else but in Africa.
Yeah.
Beyonce and Rihanna are always in videos in practically nothing.
Yeah.
And people praise them and worship them. And I'm here doing my work fabulously, and it's a problem.
Did you expect that kind of fallout from South Africans? You did?
I did.
Wow.
You did.
So before shooting the scene, you knew that it might go south?
After all the rejection that I was getting for all the years from auditioning, when the first yes that I got, I wasn't going to think twice about it. Contract for Sayana. That was the first yes.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the contract? I'm ready. So the first time, I didn't think about it that deeply until it happened. But it happened. There's nothing I can do but to just roll with the punches. This time around, I was fully aware and I was fully ready. Like,
let's talk about your upbringing. Where did you go to school before you went to Boston Media House?
Okay, primary school, I went to Krugersdorp Primary. High school, I went to Hoërskool Niedrix. Don't ask me.
Praat jy Afrikaans?
Yeah.
Redelijk Afrikaans?
Yeah.
Jy praat nie Afrikaans?
Like, I was the Mandela in that school.
Are you for real?
Yeah, my crew and I were like Mandelas and the Steve because of that school.
Yeah.
Always fighting, always in the principal's office because of race. So after that, I don't remember much of it. Because, I was a loner, I was sad, I was depressed. So I have a bit of memory loss. It's very blurry, primary and high school. I remember a lot of Boston Media House because, I think that's...
the cool kids.
It's still fresher.
Not really. It's still fresher,
and you're also
I think.
coming into your own. It's a time when you're sort of discovering who you really are outside of the loner, the quiet type.
I was still like that. I wasn't thinking of acting at that time. I had given up. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't think it was attainable. I just didn't believe I would get it. So I just was focusing all my energy into radio. And that was it. And I was really happy with it.
But anyway, getting back to your professional career, Motsi was just telling us that we're going to chat about your role on Greed and Desire. How was that actually?
It was so beautiful. I absolutely love Tselani. She will go down in history as one of the best roles I've ever played. But problem is that I dived in too deep and I would take her home. And that kind of messed me up big time. Because Tselani went through a whole lot of emotions in one day. I'm also, as Motsoaledi, going through my own things. And I'm carrying this character back home. Yeah.
So you couldn't separate the two between you and the character? Wow. But I'm sure that makes life a little bit more easier, though, for you to actually get into that zone. If you truly embody the character that you're supposed to play.
For that period, yes. But then after that, you need to go back to...
reality check, I guess, yeah?
And No, I think I needed 2 months off just to detach from Tselani. I needed to speak to somebody to just get her out of my system.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most as we wrap up the year?
I'm joining a new production.
Aye. Tell us more. You can't tell us anything.
The ink is not dry yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I start to shoot next week.
Woo!
Fantastic.
So,
Nice.
and I'm gonna play a very different role. Because the producers, they were like, no, I've seen your work. I love you, girl. That's why I called you personally. No agent. Direct.
Yeah.
Cheers, sir.
You know
Direct.
what? You acted as Tabitha not for very long, and also on Greed and Desire not very long. How important is it to actually be able to change characters, more especially in these telenovelas that we've got currently being screened?
Well, sadly, in South Africa, they like to typecast. So if you can break out of that,
Yeah.
you're very lucky.
Okay.
So when I got a call,
Is that a good thing?
It's a good thing.
Okay.
To break out of
To
that
break out of
typecast.
that particular
Because I
role,
don't-
because I remember generations like they would keep them for donkey years.
Yes, and I don't want to be that bikini girl.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I'm that lingerie bikini girl.
Yes,
No, there's
yes.
more to me than my body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also fabulous, but so is my tattoo.
Yes,
Yes,
girl.
we know this. Tell us something we don't get. Tell us something we don't get.
So the new producer's like, I've seen you, I've watched you.
Okay.
Now I have a very different role for you, and I'm excited about that.